verse 57 of chapter 5 Al-Ma'idah, God says, believers, don't seek the friendship of those who were given the book before you, or the disbelievers who ridicule your religion and make a jest of it. Have fear of God if you are true believers. Now, this verse categorically lays down the instruction to the Muslims. Number one, you don't befriend them, those who mock at your religion, those who make fun of your religion, those who jest, those who take it as a plaything. Now, mocking, blaspheming, sacrileging, it is a criminal act. And in a pluralist society, it is against the very norm of pluralism. No pluralist society can survive with such kind of attitude of any community towards others. So what is important is tolerance. Number two, here the instruction is to be careful about befriending them. Now the word again, wali, is used for friendship. It is not a proper translation of wali as friendship. Wali means the protector. The verse is, don't take the Christians and Jews as your protectors or allies, because in the heart of hearts, they are your enemies. They want to destroy you. They are plotting to finish off, exterminate your community. So that's there. Number three, now what we find in this verse, two different people are mentioned separately. One, the people of the book, and second, the unbelievers. People of the book, because here in fact, they should have not done this, because the message of Islam is not new. It was their message. Prophet Muhammad endorsed the message of Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, and Prophet Jesus, peace be upon him. He just endorsed it, confirmed it, in fact revived it. He did not bring anything new. He was not a founder of a new religion. It was their religion which was revived. So how can they mock? So that is a clear instruction of their deviation from the true path. And number two, the unbelievers, because they are afraid of this new religion. But Allah tells, in the same sequence about dealing with the unbelievers. You have to follow the model of Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him. In chapter 60, Surah Al-Mumtahina, verse number 4, Abraham, peace be upon him, he dissociated. It is mentioned about Abraham, peace be upon him, that he dissociated from his own people, his family, etc. Why? Because they became the enemies of Allah. So for him, religion was a priority. God was a priority. For God's sake, he dissociated himself from his own family. So you cannot compromise your faith in God for the sake of these people. And thirdly, they cannot be your protectors or allies. Allies can be those who are trustworthy, who respect you. Now, fourthly, what we find, ridiculing or mocking or making fun is nothing but inflicting psychological blow. Psychological blow is, in fact, demoralizing to any community. It, reduces the self-esteem of any community. Psychological blow is more severe than the physical blow. It is not easy to stomach. That's why Muslims are advised, beware of them. Having said this verse in a particular situation, in a particular context, gives a clear guideline that those who respect you, you respect them. Those who don't, you don't look towards them as your allies or your supporters or your friends, etc. But even in these circumstances in which they are treating you as enemies or mocking you, God tells you to be fair with them. Even if they are enemies, it is mentioned very clearly that verse number 2 of chapter 5, even with your enemies, those who are mocking at you, jesting you, or they have ill will towards you, to be fair with them. You treat justly with them. And when you have to cooperate, even with them you can cooperate to promote virtue, but not to promote sin or evil.